Hey everyone, Frank Menard here from the Menard Team Coaching, and this is this week's video. We're going to kind of continue on from where we left off last week. We're still talking about the Napoleon Hill principle, definiteness of purpose. But one of the things that I've observed as a coach over the last several years, learning the principles and understanding the principles is way, way different than implementing the principles. So this week, I'd like to just kind of give you some tips on how you might be able to implement the principle of definiteness of purpose. First and foremost, you have to define your goal. Reflect a little bit on where you are, where you want to go, and define specifically what it is that you want to accomplish. I think I said enough times in the last video, what do you want? And when I ask that question, what do you want for your life? It might have something to do with work. It might be family. It might be travel. Whatever it is, define clearly what you want to achieve this year. That's a great way to do it. Maybe even look a little bit further down the road, 3 to 5 years. But whatever it is, make a definite decision of where you want to go. And look, by the way, just because it's a definite decision doesn't mean that you can't tweak and adjust it or even change it if you find out halfway down the road that it's not the right way for you. So it's fine. So don't get all wrapped around the axle with that. Just sit back, reflect, and ask yourself, where do I want to go? Matter of fact, some questions you might want to ask. What are your passions? What really brings you joy and fulfillment in your life? You may want to know how you could better impact the world. So how would you like to impact the world? So ask yourself those questions. Sit in a quiet place by yourself without anybody else's input and just reflect on what it is that you'd like to accomplish. Secondly, you want to be very specific. So don't make vague statements like, I want to be successful someday. Be specific about what you want. For example, I've just recently set a goal to run the Marine Corps Marathon for 2024. So that's a specific goal. It's 26.2 miles. I know exactly what date it is. It's on October 27th, 2024. I'm specific. I will know when I've accomplished that. So when you're making your goal, be specific so that you know when you've actually achieved it. Next you got to make a plan, create a plan. So using my marathon example again, I have a plan how many miles I want to run each month. Right now I'm still quite a ways away, so I'm just putting miles in the bank. So being consistent with my mileage, my goal is to run at least 30 miles every week with a long run on Sundays. So that's a plan. It's not too complicated. It's just a simple plan. So create your plan. What are the action steps that you have to take that when you compile all those steps, it will help you achieve your goal or move you towards your goal? All right. So next, how about visualizing your success? I mean, we've all heard about visualization, but what do you want to visualize as your success? So see yourself doing what it is that you want to do. Close your eyes, sit in your relaxing chair. I mean, mine's sitting right over here. I got my little reading chair. I sit in that chair and just relax a little bit and picture in my mind's eye succeeding at what I'm doing, right? So I'm succeeding. I'm watching myself cross the finish line in Virginia at the Marine Corps Marathon. I'm not too worried about time. I'm getting a little bit too old for that fast-paced stuff, but I am envisioning myself crossing that finish line. You can do the same. Theoretically, vision yourself crossing the finish line of the goal that you've set. One of the things that I know for sure, in fact, I experienced it today on my run, was you have to be persistent and resilient. Not all the steps that you take are going to be successful. Not all of the things that you do are going to be successful. You're going to hit speed bumps. There's going to be some obstacles. Well, that's fine. Just push on through. Be persistent. Keep moving forward. Take the bad day, put it behind you, and move forward to a good day. All right? So you have to be persistent and be resilient with what you want. Keep in mind why you're doing what you're doing and what the goal is ultimately. I found a really good way to help is to surround yourself with a support group. So don't be afraid to tell people what you're doing. It's not bragging. It's letting the world know that you're trying to become a better person, trying to do something exciting. Again, my running analogy, I remember the very first marathon I ran, which was back in the 1980s, is, I didn't think I could do it. So I told everybody I knew that I was going to run it was the Mission Bay Marathon in San Diego, California. And because I was telling everybody, they were supporting me. They were asking me, how's your run going? Did you run today? Hey, you need somebody to run with you today. I surrounded myself with people who believed I could do it and who supported me in my efforts to finish the marathon. And by the way, I did finish that marathon in 2 hours, 36 minutes. And it's the fastest marathon I ever ran. And I'm getting goosebumps right now just talking about it. It was a great experience. So get that support group, wrap it around you, and let them help you achieve your goals. I hope that this video is helpful in helping you to figure out a way to implement the very important principle of definiteness of purpose. Because the truth is, unless you know where it is that you want to go, you're just going to go around in circles. And you're going to be a drifter like 98% of the people in the world today are. They just drift through life one step at a time, not really knowing where they're going, and it's almost like Groundhog Day, right? The same thing every day. So look, if you like the message that I'm sharing here with this YouTube video, please give me a like below, subscribe so that you'll be notified each week when I post a new video. And by the way, share this one. Maybe you've got a friend that could use that extra support and guidance on how to implement the principles that we talk about. Hey, hope you all have a great day. Enjoy yourself, and hope you're enjoying your new year. It is a wonderful year. 2024 is going to be awesome. All right. Talk to you later, guys.